Chris here from Curves. We're gonna do another 30-minute workout today. Today's workout is arms, it's core, and it's legs, so every muscle group. So arms, core, and legs today, 30-minute workout. We're gonna add a little bit of cardio in there too, of course. So with this workout, if you do wanna have some hand weights, those are optional, so feel free to use those, or some water bottles, or some canned goods. So let's go ahead and get started. If you've got those weights, you can use them now. We're gonna do a tricep squeeze. So you're gonna, with weights or without, you're gonna squeeze those arms together. You're gonna push together. You're gonna have a soft bend in those knees, and we're just squeezing those tricep and arms together. This isn't a very fast move, slow and deliberate, but you're gonna go nice and strong. So push and squeeze. Arms are straight. Looking good. Keep that core nice and held and tight. You got this. All right, so now we're gonna do some legs with a squat touchdown. We're gonna squat, touchdown, come up. Squat, touchdown, come up. And as you squat, your back arm will raise behind you. So again, if you have a hand weight and you wanna use that, you can raise it up behind your back. Those are completely optional, but you're gonna squat, touch the ground, arm comes up. There you go, good. And remember with those squats, guys, the butt needs to go back and out like you're sitting down in that chair. So that way you don't compromise your knees. So down and up from the side, looks like this. There you go, good. And you're just alternating which hand touches the ground. You got this. Getting nice and low, we're strengthening those legs, but we're also getting that arm and that shoulder with that pushback. Okay, you got this. Now we're gonna do an inchworm. So I'm gonna stand at the edge of my mat and I'm gonna walk all the way out till I get into plank, and then I'm gonna walk all the way back up. Stand up, squeeze the glutes. Repeat. Walk all the way out, plank, walk all the way back up. Squeeze the glutes when you stand up, and repeat. So walk out to plank, stand back up to their starting position. Now, if you're not able to do the full inchworm, what you can do instead is, I just want you to touch the ground, come back up. Touch the ground and come back up. That will be your modification. So otherwise, let's go. Couple more inchworms all the way out to plank, flat as a table, walking all the way back up. You can also bend your knees and then walk out. That's okay too, and then bend your knees and walk back up. All right, so we're back, standing up. So with this one, weights or no weights, it's a static lunge with a rope. So my right leg is back, my left knee is bent. You're gonna pretend you've got those weights, pull back, push forward, pull back, and push forward. Now my right heel is lifted off the ground. My left knee is bent, and I'm squeezing those shoulder blades back and forth. So if you've got weights, it's gonna add a little bit more resistance to your chest and your back. Let's switch sides, but that's completely optional. So push away, pull back. Push away and pull back. I want you to really squeeze those shoulder blades back. Bring those elbows all the way back. That back leg is straight. Little of your heel is lifted. You got this. All right, this is our last one. Then we're gonna do a side lunge windmill. So feet are nice and wide. Arms are out to the side. You're gonna lunge, tap that foot, come up. Lunge, tap that other foot, come right back up. So we're doing a lunge with the windmill. Really get deep, sink deep into this lunge. Just make sure your butt is going back and out towards that wall. If you're not able to quite touch your foot right now, maybe you can touch your calf. If that's even too far, then just touch your knee. That works too. But your lunge, knee tap, or lunge all the way to the foot, all the way down to the floor, whatever works for you. And then just bring those arms back up to your starting position. We're strengthening those inner thighs. That chest and shoulder. All right, so now, weights or no weights. If you have weights, we're doing a standing bicycle crunch. You could be holding these weights next to your head, and you're gonna do opposite elbow to opposite knee. Otherwise, no weights, hands lightly behind your head, and you're gonna drive knee to opposite elbow. So it looks like this, knee to opposite elbow. So here we're targeting our stomach, our oblique muscles. And of course, if you're using the weights, you're getting a little more resistance with the arms. So keep working it, ladies. And I just want to do a shout out to Deidre and Erica, Ellen, Sonia, and Linda, my faithful followers. So proud of you girls for your dedication. All right, so now we're gonna do a deadlift with a squat. So weights or no weights, you're going to actually squat all the way down, touch the ground, come back up, squeeze the glutes at the top. All the way down, tap the ground, all the way back up. So when you're doing a deadlift, your butt does need to go out. So it goes down and back up, squeeze, push that pelvis forward. Push the pelvis forward. There you go. Inhale as you come up, exhale as you lower. Back to the front. Squat, raise up. Squat, raise up. So there's a couple of different versions of a deadlift. So in this version, we're bending those knees, getting into a squat. Sometimes you can do it just with a straight leg. There you go, good job. All right, so now we're gonna get down to the floor, onto our knees. We're gonna do a donkey kick. Hands are right under your shoulders, and you're gonna extend the leg up and out, bring your knees to your chest. Up and out, knee to your chest. So this is targeting those glutes. If you're not able to get down on the floor, you can do this movement from a chair, or you put your hands up against the wall. Let's switch legs, up and out, bring the knee to the chest, up and out, knee to chest. There you go, good. Extend it fully, get that heel all the way towards that ceiling, so you get full range of motion. You're almost there, and then we're gonna stand it up. Make sure those wrists are right under your shoulder. The last one here, the last one to your knees. So let's walk it back up. Now we're gonna do a reverse lunge with bicep curl. So grab the weights if you got them. I'll stand from the side. So start with arms up. We're gonna lunge back, bring those arms back to your side. Other leg, lunge back, bring those arms back to your side. So it's a reverse lunge while doing a bicep curl. So if I do it from the front, reverse lunge, bicep curl. So you got weights or no weights, and you're pulling those arms up to your shoulders as you step back. So you're not stepping forward, you're stepping back, okay? A reverse lunge actually challenges your balance a little bit more than going forward. Keep going with this. Now, if you can't get your knee all the way to the mat like I'm doing, that's okay. Maybe just step to here. Last one. All right, now we're gonna do a rotating core. So, feet a little wider than hip width, bends in that knee, arm over arm, and you're rotating your core from 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock. Just like this. Now, the key here, guys, is you don't want your hips to move. They should always be pointed forward. So left to right is just those oblique muscles doing all that twisting. There you go, good. Now, if you wanted to, if you had weights, you could hold your weights like this and then do the same core rotation. Your option. Want to give you guys options. Keep working it. Keep that stomach muscle tight. And from here, we're going to be going into our speed squats. You're almost there. for the squats. I'm gonna give you a little break. I'm gonna just march side to side. This is your water break, your heart rate check. Grab a towel, whatever you need. But I'm gonna keep moving while you guys get that little break, that little breather. Hope you're all doing okay. Thanks again for joining me on my workouts. I really appreciate it. All right, break is over. Let's go to squats. So we're gonna do a speed squat. So we're gonna go fast and strong. So the only difference between this and a traditional squat is you're trying to get as many reps in as you possibly can. Okay, so down and up, down and up. Don't compromise your form, just trying to get those reps in. You still need to get that butt back and out like you're sitting down in a chair. So drive those hips out. Good. Inhale up, exhale down. You're 30 seconds into it. You only got 30 more. Excellent. Now, if you need a little bit more, you can add the jump. And so do a jump squat. This is an option. You do not have to do this. Another option, use your squats with the hand weights. That adds a little bit more intensity to your upper body. And speaking of hand weights, our next exercise is arm circles. So weights or no weights, you're gonna do a forward arm circle. Your arm should be level with the shoulder. Push back, and it's just small circles right here. I want you to keep your stomach held in nice and strong, focusing always on those abs. Small circles forward, you got this. And if you got the weight, your arms are starting to get heavy, now let's reverse it. A back arm circle. And definitely if you've got weights, don't let those arms drop to here, you gotta keep them up. So if you need to drop the weights, drop them. I don't want you to sacrifice your posture and your form. You're doing a wonderful job. This is a simple yet very effective movement to strengthen those shoulders. You're almost done. You're almost done. You can do it. Don't let those arms drop. You got 3, 2, and 1. Woo, shake them out. All right, let's do a toe tap crunch. So arms up over your head. You're going to bring your legs up and you're going to bend your core over to tap the toe. And then bring the arms back up to starting position. Up, crunch, up, crunch. There you go, good. This is a good one for helping to practice your balance because you're on that one leg for a moment. All the way up, crunch it all the way down. If you're not able to touch your toe, maybe it's your shin, or maybe you can just do a knee tap like this. This will work too, okay? But bend over, reach as far as you can get, and repeat. Excellent job. Now our next one's gonna be down on the floor, charting those triceps. So if you've got your chair nearby, that's gonna come in handy. Okay, so on the floor or on the chair, you're gonna place your hands on the floor, fingers pointed towards your toes. You're gonna lift your bum up. We're doing a tricep dip. So you are bending your elbows. You do not keep the arms straight. Even though my butt is dipping down, it's because I'm bending my elbows. So if you're on the chair, same thing. Place your hands like I've got them here. And you're gonna bend, straighten, bend, and straighten. This is targeting those tricep areas. You're doing a great job. Keep with me here. This also takes strong shoulders. And if you want more out of it, try raising a leg. You can do a straight leg. That makes it even more challenging. So we got 2 more here. Last one. And let's walk ourselves up. And we're gonna do that squat with a touchdown. So feet are open nice and wide. Squat, push that arm back. Come up. Squat, push that arm back. There you go. So it's a wide stance. Push that arm up behind you. Squeeze those muscles because we're targeting the shoulders as much as those legs. Push it back, back and up, back and up. You can use those weights if you like. It's your option. We can always make it less challenging, more challenging. It's all what you put into it. There you go, you're almost there, guys. And then we're gonna do that inchworm. Ooh, inchworms. All right, press it back, squat, press it back. Last one that side, last one that side. So, inchworm, start at the back of your mat. You can bend your knees, walk all the way out into plank, then bend your knees, walk all the way back up. That's one way. Or you want it harder, straight legs, walk all the way out, flat back, walk all the way back up, squeeze the glutes. No inchworm, just bend down, touch the floor, come up. Bend down, touch the floor, come up. If you want a little bit more, straight leg, walk out. At the end, add a push-up. There you go. And straight leg, walk back up. You got this. Keep going, ladies. All the way out. You can add a push-up if you want more of a challenge. So you can see there's a lot of different ways that we can make this work. Last one out. Last push-up. Walk it back up. All right. So now we're going to do the lunge with the static row. Right leg is back. Heels lifted. Weights or no weights. Pull back, push forward. Pull back, push forward. I really want you to focus on those shoulder blades. Those rhomboid muscles, that's your big back muscle. Squeeze and pull those elbows back. Pull them, push, pull and push. Last one here, switch sides. That heel's lifted, this leg nice and bent and deep, and repeat. So here we're targeting the lower body. We're getting your chest and back and the shoulders, so you're getting a little bit of everything. Pull and squeeze. You got this. Make sure you're still breathing with me. Last one here. All right, so now we're gonna do that windmill with the side lunge. So wide stance, and you're gonna lunge, grab your right foot, come up, lunge, grab your left foot, come up. If you want a little bit more, weight is good here. This is really gonna challenge your shoulders as much as those adductor muscles, but you don't need it. But I do want you to focus on getting deep into this lunge, as deep as you can, as deep as your knees will allow. And speaking of knees, just make sure your butt is backing out. So like if I'm doing it from the side so you can see, my butt is going back. It's going that direction. So it's not allowing my knee to go past my toe. There you go, you got this. Almost there. Last one. All right, bicycle crunch, standing bicycle crunch. Hands behind the head and knee to opposite elbow. I want you to focus on driving that elbow on the opposite side of that knee, all the way over. There you go, good. If you've got your weights, you can hold them here and do the same thing. And drive that elbow across that knee. Yep, that's it. Nice work. So either way, hands behind your head or weights by your face. If you need a little bit more, go a little bit faster. Add a little more speed to it. Get that heart rate up higher. Whatever you're doing, just keep moving. You're almost there. We got 3, 2, and 1. Deadlift. This time we're gonna do the straight leg deadlift. So, envision you have weights if you don't have them. Go all the way down to the floor. Come all the way back up. Legs stay straight. All the way down, all the way back up. So you are hinging at the hips. Your butt goes back and out. And when you come up, shoot that pelvis forward. Squeeze those glute muscles, okay? Down and back up. down, and back up. There you go, you got it. Inhale as you rise up. Exhale as you go down. Nice work. Keep those legs straight. You don't want to bend them this time. The first time we did the squat deadlift. This time, straight leg deadlift. Inhale up. Exhale down. You got this. All right, okay, so now we're gonna do that reverse lunge with the bicep curl, but we're gonna change the dynamic of the biceps. Before we were lifting like this. This time I want you to take your arms out to a 45-degree angle. We're gonna get those biceps in a different way. So, feet together, 45-degree lunge, back to start. 45-degree lunge, back to start. Okay, so remember, arms go out at that 45-degree angle as you lunge back. Whether you go all the way down to the floor with your knee like I am, or maybe you just go to here. Keep those biceps tight and strong. With weights or no weights, or frozen water bottles, that works too. You got this. This is your last one before you get another little quick break. Get nice and deep in that lunge. You're working those legs. We got, this is our last one on this side. Last one on our right. Shake out those legs. I'm gonna march in place. This is your break time. So, water, a towel, whatever you need. I just wanna stay moving so I don't let my heart rate drop. We work too hard to let that happen. So keep walking. You got this, break is almost over. All right, so we're gonna do that torso twist again. So, hands up. This time, we're gonna twist, reach, back to center. Twist, reach, back to center. So this is a good one with weights. If you have the weight, power it out, back to center. Reach, power it out, back to center. Okay? But again, your hips should stay pointed forward the whole time. You don't want the hips to move. There you go, reach, turn, reach, back to center. Turn, reach, back to center. And you can do one nice fluid movement. There you go, a soft bend in those knees. Excellent job, you're almost there. Last one that side. Okay, so now we're gonna do our squats, but this time we're gonna do a sumo squat and we're gonna pulse it. So, feet are wide apart, palms at heart center. Start here low, and then we're pulsing. So little baby bounces. And I want you to maintain this low stance. I don't want you to come up. But do check your form. Make sure your feet are out at that 45-degree angle. So your knees aren't compromised. And little pulses. We're gonna be here for a minute. You've already gone more than halfway, so you're almost there, guys. Little pulses. Doesn't take a lot to really isolate and target that muscle. And press those palms together so you get your chest strengthened too in those arms. Remember, today's arms, core, and legs, everything. You're almost done. And then we're gonna do arm circles. All right, okay, shake out those legs. Grab those weights if you've got them. And we're gonna do a forward arm circle. You don't need to have weights to still make this effective. This is a forward circle, so we're going forward, palms are facing out. There you go. Take a moment to check your core. Are you holding your tummy in tight? If not, you want to make sure you are. Shoulders are back. All right, turn the palms the other way and go the back direction. So you got weights, this is a little more challenging. And don't let those arms start to lower. Keep them nice and straight. You want to draw a straight line from one hand to the other. So now we're palms facing back, and we're doing a back arm circle. And your arms may be getting tired. That's okay. You're almost done. You got 3, 2, and 1. Shake out those arms. All right, so now we're gonna do that standing toe tap crunch. So this is where you bring your leg up, you bend your body over to tap the toe. All the way up, all the way down. And remember, everybody's flexibility is different. So if you can't touch your toes right now, and maybe you only do your knees, then do your knees. You're still targeting those lower abs. So bring it up, crunch it over. Arms all the way up, over your shoulders, all the way down to meet in that middle. There you go, good. You got this, make sure you're still breathing with me. You're getting close. You can do it. A couple more, and then we're going to go down to the floor. And last one. So we're going to work on those donkey kicks again. You want to get those glutes a little bit more. So you're on your hands and knees, wrists right under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Again, you can do this from your wall or your chair. You're going to kick that leg up into the sky. Drive that foot all the way up towards the ceiling, and then bring that knee into your chest. All the way up, knee to chest. So it's kind of also like a mountain climber donkey kick combination. Now if you really want to add some, and you've got weights, you can put the weight behind your knee. Squeeze it, and then do your donkey kick. That adds a different element to it, but that's optional. Let's switch sides. So again, make sure your wrists haven't moved. They should still be right underneath your shoulders. Drive the knee into the chest. Drive that foot all the way back out. Excellent job. This is targeting your butt, your hamstrings, and then of course even your shoulders, because the weight of your body is on that shoulder. You're doing good. You're almost there. And the last one, let's go ahead and walk it back up. And you've done it. It's time for stretching. Great job. I'm so proud of you. All right, so let's go ahead and start with a side arm stretch. Really bend that body over so you can get your whole waist, oblique muscles, your sides. Stretching that arm to the ceiling. Let's go ahead and switch sides. There you go, good. You did great today. Super proud of you. You targeted every major muscle group, that's for sure. Excellent job. All right. So now let's do a back stretch. So this time we use these muscles during our arm circles. You're just pushing your arms back towards that wall. And make sure you have a little soft bend in that knee. Awesome job. Keep breathing with me here. Good. All right, put one hand behind your back, take the other hand, grab that elbow, and gently pull it back down. While you're back here, give yourself a pat on the back for a job well done. Excellent. Let's go ahead and switch. Hand behind the back, gentle pull on your elbow. This is stretching out those triceps. So when we're on the floor doing those tricep dips, this is the muscle you're targeting. Great job. All right, let's interlock your fingers, overhead reach. Arms are straight, biceps by the ears. You got this. Core is held in strong and tight. Now let's go ahead and reverse it. Hand behind your back, interlock those fingers. If you're able to reach those fingers and interlock them, that's fantastic. If not, maybe just hold your hands here. That will work too. Okay, so now we want to work out those legs, stretch out those legs. So you've got a chair for balance. We're going to do a quadricep stretch. Grab that ankle, pull that foot behind you. Make sure those thighs are together and hold. You're stretching out right here, that quadricep muscle. You can also put your arm to the side for balance. Let's go ahead and switch. Grab that ankle, find your balance first, bring the thighs together. Arm out to the side. Excellent job. We're gonna do the hamstrings now. Straighten out that leg. Your other hand is right above that bent knee. This is targeting all behind the thigh now, those hamstring muscles. If you want, you can also reach for your toe if you need a deeper stretch. Just keep that chest up because our heart rate is still trying to work its way down. Let's switch legs. Grab that toe if you need to, or hands right above that bent knee. You're almost there, guys. I'm super proud of you. All right, so let's stretch out some back. So get in a wide stance. You're going to put your left elbow on your left knee, and this right hand, you're going to twist this right shoulder towards that left leg. And just turn it in towards that body. This is stretching out your waist, your back, your shoulders. And then same thing to the other side. So get this left shoulder into this right side. Lean it down just like that. Good job. So you're still breathing. All right, so let's go ahead and slowly come up. Bring those feet together. Let's take a nice big inhale up. Exhale out. Big inhale. Big exhale. Last one here. All right, guys, you did it. You did arms, you did core, you did legs. So give yourself a big shout out and a big pat on the back. And I want to give you all that virtual high five. Thanks again for all your guys' support and my loyal followers. I'll see you again on the next 30-minute circuit. Have a great rest of your day.